Hey guys, I'm back, and today I'll be showing you guys one of my favorite looks, a classic smoky eye. All the products I used are drugstore ones, so this look is super easy and affordable. Yay! Before we begin, clearly we gotta get jiggy with it. Okay, seriously though, let's start. So starting with primer, I'm using my L'Oreal Base Magique Smoothing Primer. I love this one because it's a silicone-based primer, so it smooths over and fills all my pores, but doesn't feel heavy or clog them up. I'm just working that into the cheeks and in the usual T-zone areas. Now for foundation, I'm actually trying on this new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Stay Foundation for the first time. I got this the other day when I was just in the drugstore and thought, why not give it a go? So I'm using my Zoeva buffing brush to blend this into my skin. I realize this foundation does have a subtle scent to it. Kind of smells like a typical moisturizer, but I don't mind it that much. My first impression of this foundation was pretty good. It does do a really good job in covering pretty much everything with just one layer. Okay, now moving on to concealer, I'm using my favorite concealer and it's from LA Girl. I actually purchased this online and it was like $1 or $2, I can't remember, but oh my god, it is so good at cancelling dark under eye circles and just correcting that whole area. And it doesn't slide around or crease after you blend it in. This is the bomb! So just patting that into the skin with my fingers. I really think this is the best way to really warm up the foundation or concealer and have it sit under the eye and look really natural. I usually go in with my beauty blender afterwards, but today it looked fine, so I just skipped that. To set my face, I'm using my favorite drugstore powder, and it's the Rimmel Silky Loose Translucent Powder. And I'm just taking that on my Napoleon flat top powder brush and pressing that into the skin. For bronzer, you guys should already know I'm going in with the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sunkissed and just brushing that over the cheeks, forehead and chin to put some life back into my face and give it a nice glow. For blush, I'm actually so excited to use this new blush, and it's from Maxfactor and it's their Creme Puff Blush in the shade Lavish Mauve. I would say it's pretty much the same as the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, but like 30 times less expensive, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. For eyebrows, I'm using this eyebrow pencil from NYX that I actually just got, so I'm trying it out for the first time here. I'm thinking of doing a more in-depth eyebrow routine because the brows take me some time, but yeah, just let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want to see. So I'm just filling them in here as I normally would. I realized I wasn't really feeling this color and I didn't know it would be so warm. And usually for eyebrows you want a cooler tone because it looks more like your natural eyebrows. Also, I wasn't really feeling the brush that was at the end because it didn't blend as easy as like a normal spoolie. But oh well, it was the first time trying it out, so I guess you just gotta go with it sometimes. So now I'm just using some of my Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer as an eyeshadow primer because it does a really great job in just brightening up the eyelids and acts as a good base for my eyeshadow. Alright, now starting on the eyeshadows, today I'm using my ChiChi eyeshadow palette and taking the soft brown shade. I'm actually pointing to the wrong one here. And start working that into the crease with a fluffy brush. You want to make sure this is blended in really well and there are no harsh lines. Using a transition shade like this will help the darker colors we're going to use later blend in easier. Now taking my Sephora eyeshadow palette that I got like a million years ago, I don't even know if they sell this anymore. So I'm just taking this really pretty burnt orange shade and working that into the crease over the brown that we just put in before. This will give your eyes a really nice warm look to it. Then from the same palette, I'm using the darkest brown shade and working that into the crease, but this time with a more defined brush. This will help keep that eyeshadow right in the crease because we want this color more concentrated just in that area. Now I'm taking this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in dark brown and just putting that over the entire eyelid. Make sure you don't go above the eyelid. Don't worry about keeping it neat because we're going to blend it out next and create that deep shadow in the eye and give you that really smoky look. As you can tell, my blending brush is filthy, but please just disregard that. I've been meaning to clean my brushes, but I guess it just didn't happen in time, so we're going with it. Using this Zoeva blending brush, I'm blending in that dark brown over the eyelid and up till the crease. Make sure you don't take it past the crease or else you'll just look like a panda with a dirty black eye. Not cute. Now I'm taking this Maybelline eyeshadow palette and using the top shade here. It's a dark brown reddish color with little specks of glitter, and I thought it would just look really nice over the top of that dark brown we used before. So just patting that on the eyelid with a flat eyeshadow brush. Next, I'm using my Physcians Formula black eyeliner pencil to run over the upper waterline and the bottom waterline. And this is what will give you that dramatic smoky look. Then my eyes started tearing up and then I got thirsty. Do you love my Mike Wazowski cup? It's giant. Okay, now back to the makeup. Take any dark brown shade and blend it over where you just put the black eyeliner with a pencil brush to smoke it out even more and create a nice rounded look. I never use eyeliner on the bottom without running over a brown eyeshadow over it, otherwise your eyes will just look really small and squinty. So this step is key. So now I'm just taking my NYX Glam Shadow Stick in Glamorous Marble and popping that just in the inner corner of my eyes to create that highlighted effect. For eyeliner, I'm using this Rimmel Glam Eyes Liquid Liner to draw a pretty dramatic wing. This brush is super flexible, but it does take a bit of practice because it's not the easiest one to use. So I'm just starting with a thin line on the inner corner, then extending that wing out and making it a bit thicker towards the end. And then just filling in the line. Now I'm just curling my lashes with the Shumera eyelash curler before putting on falsies. So if you wanted to keep this look less dramatic and more casual for a daytime appropriate look, just skip this step and pop on some mascara. But I just wanted to show you what it would look like with a more dramatic look and something you could wear at night. So make sure your glue's tacky before putting it on the eyelids, otherwise it'll slide everywhere and it'll just be one hot mess. Now for lips, I'm just using my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm, and I love this because it's like really moisturizing, but the color payoff is like super pigmented as well, and it doesn't leave your lips feeling like chapped or like flaky or anything. So I'm actually obsessed with these. And we're done. As I said, this is just my go-to classic smoky eye, and it was super easy and affordable. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know if there's any other videos you want to see, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!